How do I look? Have you ever pondered that intriguing question? Dear listeners, why should you care about what you wear? Because clothes make a statement. So the question now is, what message do yours send? I am Mary Ann, as I have here a list about the 3 big fashion mistakes and how to avoid them. This helped me see a better version of myself, so bear with me as I explain. The first big mistake is letting the social media dictate how you should look. Sometimes I'm attracted to a trend because I've seen so many ads about it, says a teenager named Teresa. When your brain is pumped full of images of people wearing a certain item, it can be hard not to follow along, and it is possible that you have felt the same way. But girls aren't the only ones who are affected by advertising. Boys are just as susceptible to fashion trends, says the book The Everything Guide to Raising Adolescent Boys. They don't go far in life without saying something aimed at them from a marketing perspective. But the Bible says, the naive person believes every word, but the shrewd one ponders each step, according to Proverbs 14:15. In harmony with that principle, learn to scrutinize what you see in ads. For example, when you see ads for clothes that are touted as sassy, hot, or sexy, ask yourself these 3 major questions. First, who really profits if I follow that trend? What lifestyle would it associate me with? Does that lifestyle really define me and what I stand for? Let me give you a tip. For a week, look closely at clothing ads and other media that focus on fashion. What lifestyle do they promote? Are there subtle messages that are geared toward making you feel as if you need to follow a certain trend? There is huge pressure to look perfect, dress perfect, show off your perfect body. Advertisers who realize that have an easy target audience with the young people like you. The second big mistake in fashion is adopting a popular look just to fit in. A certain type of clothing is in style, or if the certain type of clothing is in style, a teenager manual said that everyone is going to wear that style. If you don't wear it, people will judge you. A teenager named Anna would agree that it is not so much about fashion, it is about fitting in, she says. But what about the Bible says? It says that stop being molded by this system of things, according to Romans 12:2. In harmony with that advice, look through your wardrobe and ask, again, yourself 3 major questions. Which factors primarily influence my clothing choices? Next, how important to me is having a brand name label? Third, am I trying to impress people with my clothing? Let me share you again a tip. Rather than saying 2 or only 2 options, the trendy and accepted, or out of style and rejected, consider a 3rd option, the self-confident and secure. The more you are comfortable with yourself, the less anxious you will feel about fitting in. Trust me. The 3rd one is that thinking the sexier, the better. Honestly, sometimes it's tempting to wear something a little edgy, as in too short or too tight or too skimpy, admits a girl named Jennifer. But the Bible says, do not let adornment or your adornment be external, but let it be the secret person of the heart, according to 1 Peter 3:3-4. In harmony with that advice, think about what's more attractive, eye-catching outfits or heart-touching traits. This tip, everyone, your best fashion accessory is modesty. For that, it's not a popular word today, but think of it this way. Have you ever had a conversation with someone who talks too much and only about himself or herself? The sad thing is, that person probably has no clue that he or she is putting you off. Clothing, like conversation, can be so me-focused that it repels those around you. When you dress immodestly, you become like that person. Your attire sends out the message, look at me, and that can make you appear either insecure or self-absorbed or both. It can also make you look desperate for any kind of attention, even the wrong kind. So rather than advertising something you're not selling, try modesty. Because modesty doesn't mean you have to dress like your grandmother. It just means that you respect yourself and others around you.